Welcome back to this commentated roleplay for Baldur's Gate Enhanced Edition using the SCS mod. So, in the previous episode, Frederick and his master, Gryon, were ambushed, and poor Gryon was killed. Frederick himself having fled at the command of Gryon. Now, as we can see, Imoen has joined our party. She has perhaps noted that there may be a letter on the person of Gryon, or more accurately his body. So the question, or the first question, could be, would Frederick be returning to Gryon, firstly to see what befell his master, and also if this letter can be found upon his person. I believe it may be justifiable to do this, although Frederick is ultimately Machiavellian in character. Gryon was his master, and Frederick is respectful of hierarchy, particularly those who are more skilled, more adept in the skills that he is interested in, specifically magic. But also there may be a little bit of a part of him that would be interested to see if this letter had any clues as to why they've had to leave Candlekeep so soon, and what has befallen them since leaving Candlekeep. So let us see if that may or may not be possible. It may be back this way.
It shall be as you wish.
Just consult the map. So, yes, the ambush site. Let us travel to here. Making sure we are cautious as we are now going off the beaten path. Not to mention that the ambushes may be in the vicinity still, so doubly cautious. Okay, we've encountered a wolf. Equip the dagger. Very good. Now, We need to try and cast a spell. Let's see if we can help Imoen.
How may I be of assistance?
Seems not. Attack with the dagger. Very good. Looks like we've defeated the wolf and gained 65 experience points.
You're a queer fellow.
Not sure how or if Imoen was injured. Let us just have a view of her statistics. So I believe she may be okay for now. She has a potion of healing, or at least 3 potion of healings. Also an oil of speed and her trusty wand of magic missiles. So I think she is quite capable of handling herself, it seems. Very good. Let us continue.
I'm gone.
What is it this time? It shall be as you wish.
Keep Frederick's dagger in hand, as there may be more wounds. Looks like we will need to move slightly to the northeast. Okay. Let's keep well away from this bear, it seems. Cautiously make our way onto the site. Nothing so far. As we can see, the body of Gorion lies in the center here. Let's investigate. Okay. So, looks like he had a dagger, ground scroll, which we shall take. His belt. And that is it. Well, I believe that Frederick would be leaving the dagger and the belt. These are not of use to him. But the gold could be. And I believe Frederick would be of the view that leaving said gold would be impractical. say he shall take the gold. That takes us up to 90 gold now. What else do we have here? Interesting. Jade ring. We shall take this. Morning Star. Frederick cannot take this. Perhaps he would leave. But it could be useful to sell. Which we'll leave for now. Leather armor, a long sword, and 20 gold pieces. Let us take these gold pieces. Takes us to 110 gold pieces. We have a short bow and gold as well. Another 20 gold pieces. Takes us to 130 gold pieces. Interesting. Let us consult. Grand scroll. My friend Gorion, please forgive the abruptness with which I now write. But time is short, and there is much to be done. What we have long feared may soon come to pass, though not in the manner foretold, and certainly not in the proper time frame. As we both know, forecasting these events has proved increasingly difficult, leaving little option other than a leap of faith. We have done what we can for those in thy care, but the time nears when we must step back and let matters take what course they will. Interesting. We have, perhaps, been a touch too sheltering to this point. So perhaps this speaks of Gorion's care of Frederick. Despite my desire to remain neutral in this matter, I could not, in good conscience, let events proceed without some measure of warning. The other side will move very soon, and I urge thee to leave Candlekeeper this very night, if possible. The darkness may seem equally threatening, but a moving target is much harder to hit, regardless of how sparse the cover. A fighting chance is all that can be asked for at this point. Should anything go awry, do not hesitate to seek aid from travelers along the way. I do not need to remind thee that it is a dangerous land, even without our current concerns, and the party is stronger than an individual in all respects. I'm glad we have Imoen with us. She has already proven useful in defeating that wolf. Should additional assistance be required, I understand that Jahida and Khalid are currently at the Friendly Arm Inn, Yes, I believe Frederick would be keen to extract use from further persons, not being completely capable of defending himself, but still highly self-interested. They know little of what has passed, but they are ever thy friends and will no doubt help however they can. Luck be with us all. I'm getting too old for this. E. Interesting. Wonder who this E is. So, a jade ring. A ring is a small band of precious metal that is used as jewelry. Some rare rings have had enchantments placed upon them that confer various magical abilities. I don't believe this has though, so it is more either keepsake or something to sell. These rings are highly sought after, especially by those of the adventuring profession. Okay. So just consulting the world map. Seems as though we need to travel northeast, I should say, along this path to reach the Friendly Arm Inn. So let's get back to the path we were on, and then take said path towards our objective.
I shall attend to it in a trice. What is it this time?
Must try and keep Merlin with us. Presently, Frederick has no spells left to cast for this day. I believe he needs to rest. So we are very much reliant upon the skills of Merlin. Frederick may be able to participate via his dagger, but it is of little consequence, comparatively speaking. Go back the same way we came, just to decrease the risk of running into more problems. Here's our path.
Hello there.
Who is this? Cole said. Not sure I pronounced that quite right, but an interesting name. Well, a busy day for me today indeed. Strange noises throughout the night. And now a plethora of people strolling about the wood. You do look a touch more hospitable than the last two I met, though. Well met, stranger. I am called Holstead. So, a few options here. Stand away from me. I have very little trust left after last night's events, and I'll not waste any on you. But two, could you help me? My foster father and I were attacked last eve, and now I'm not sure where to go. 3. I would have your assistance. I was ambushed in the night, and I require whatever you can give. 4. You saw 2 people in the wood. I was told to meet some friends at the Friendly Arm Inn. We have a 5th option. Why are you in the woods? I've heard nothing but how dangerous they are. So what would Frederick be asking first? I don't believe number 1. Possibly number 2. Yes, perhaps he would be getting straight to the point as to his terse nature, wanting to extract whatever assistance he may give in as little as time as possible. Let's go with statement number 3. I have little to give besides advice and goodwill. Make friends where you can, as travelling alone is almost certain death. You will want to surround yourself with like-minded companions, lest you risk making enemies in your own party. Aside from this little tidbit of wisdom, I'd say you're on your own. Luck be with you. Well, to you as well, Cole said. Fare thee well, as they say. Well, that was not particularly useful. And perhaps actually the other statement would have been more appropriate. Thanks for nothing specifically. But there may be some use in what he has advised. We shall see. Let's end the dialogue there a moment. Suspicious how he just goes walking off into the woods there. We should be on our guard. So we can get some help from these people. It seems not. Okay. So we were attacked by a disease gibbeling. Hopefully we have not contracted anything. But we did take 1 hit point. You two are of no use whatsoever. Montalon and Czar. Let's speak to them.
Montalon, you are so aggravating! 'Tis disturbing to my demeanor!
So, child wandering the wilderness. Surely you must be none too bright to be travelling these roads. Montalon, and ye look a bit scuffed too. A fine pair of troubles all your own. Not particularly pleased with either of you. You are in some difficulty there. And you were of no help. Just considering what Frederick would be stating here. Not sure he would be too impressed, considering that these two did not assist just now. Perhaps that may colour his statement as to the acquisition of healing potions, but said healing potions would be of help, particularly as he's just taken a point of health. A hit. So let us put our friendly mask on. I'd say I'd be grateful for any assistance. Nothing to fear from these simple potions, and I'll not even hold you in debt, though your conscience knows otherwise. Suspicious. Just like all good people. The party has gained an item, Potion of Healing. I want to check that. See if it is legitimate. Perhaps as payment you would go with us to Nashville. It is a troubled area and we mean to investigate some disturbing rumours surrounding the local mines. Some acquaintances are very concerned about the iron shortage. Specifically, where to lay blame in the matter. You would be useful though. I'll not hold you to it. Although I'll not hold you to it, I should say. We are to meet the mayor of the town, a man named Baron Gaskill, I believe. Interesting. Your conscience may be your guide. There's little else for me to do. I may as well go with you. Go on your own way and leave me be. I would go my own path. I would join with you, but I must meet someone first. Perhaps you will go with me. Now, this is quite a Machiavellian proposition to turn the tables on Tsar, so to speak, and extract use from him first. Then perhaps offering our help, but also just as likely worming our way out of it later. Let's go with statement 3. We precious little time, but it's best to travel accompanied. Very good. Seems like we have got ourselves a bit more assistance. I will go with ye. Ye owe us for our time though. Let's see about that, Montalon. So good. So Tsar and Montalon wish me to travel to Nashville. Question mark over if we shall do so. And we'll keep coastway. Very good. We shall continue on. Do keep up though. I'd rather not be leading the way. Guess we could try a different formation, but for now, let us maintain this formation and keep to the path. Suspicious. We'll keep that. So pursuing the wolf. We have driven said wolf away. Who is this individual? Binkos. Binkos. Sorry, chum, but I can't stop to chat. There's been another caravan raided northeast of Bedagost. I must report of these dire straits to the Grand Dukes. The messenger's work is never done. So further evidence of the danger of these raids, as well as wolves and the demons, different varieties. So let's reconvene at the path. I believe at this particular point I may take pause and conclude this episode, as we are now approaching or have gone past the half-an-hour mark. So it seems like we have augmented our party and are extracting use from said party, adhering to our character as lawful evil, as Machiavellian in nature. And we shall continue to make tweaks to try and adhere to that in the next episode. But as I normally note, thank you very much for joining me, and I shall look forward to seeing you in the next episode. Goodbye now.